Hey, what is happening? What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create the scene. It's pretty easy. It will teach you a couple of tricks that you can use for other scenes. So let's get into it. Okay, let me delete this. Let me enable this for you guys. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is start with a base. So Shift A, add a plane, scale it to something like this. Okay, it's got a camera view. Okay, next thing I want to do is make this dark. Okay, now you can either make a duplicate of a plane and then bring it up here and then cut it out, or we can use cubes. So whatever's easier. So let's go with cube and then go to top view and go G, bring it to somewhere like this. G, bring it there, maybe like that, and then let's go here. We can do scale it like this, and then scale it up. G, bring it to something like this, then go Shift D. Okay, and then let's just make this a bit higher. Same with this one. Okay, now go to camera, click here, go Y, just bring this up. Something like that. We can always play around with it later. So maybe just shift it up a bit. Okay, next thing we want to do is let's create this kind of like a figure. So Shift A, go to mesh, go to icosphere, then G, bring it up, and then go here, modifier, add a wireframe, and then add a solidify into something like that. Then you can click on it and go R, and then find a nice spot. You can just play around with it until you find something that you like. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then go Shift A. Let's add a UV sphere, G, and then let's scale it. And make sure it's in there, zoom in. And then go here, add a subdivision surface modifier, and then right click, shade smooth, G, and just find the middle. Okay, now what we can do is add a quick material here. So here, new, go to metallic, bring this up, make it like a kind of like a silver. This one can add an emission. So go here, find emission, make this color like a blue, make this, can always change it for now. Okay, looking fine. Let's go here, new, click here, and then click new. And then what you do is go Shift A, add a noise texture, and then a color ramp, then plug vector and the color. Okay, and then plug the vector into the vector and the color to the base color, and then you switch these around and scale. You can bring up detail 16, and the roughness you can bring down. Okay, and then change this to 4D. And what you can do is go Control T, plug the object to the vector, and then you can play around with this, play around with that. If you zoom in, you can see kind of got like a weird kind of roughness there. We can change this color to be a bit darker. And then what you can do is go Shift A, add a bump node, plug the normal to the normal, and then go Shift A, add a Vernoid texture, and plug color into the height, and then you can check there, we're getting now kind of like nice cracks. Bring the scale to like 150, and you can see we've got quite a nice kind of like cracked kind of floor, if you know what I mean. Then what you can do is you can add this material. Just make sure that this is material 3. Click on it, go here, click material 3, same thing there. Okay, because you don't want this to be too bright. That makes sense. Let's go here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually disable this. I quite like it without it. As you can see, we can then make this like 50. And then you can then add like a person. So let's go here. Let's go to top view. And just what I'm going to do is just redo Shift D, the top view, and then just rotate this just a little bit. And let's have a look. Let's apply this material. Apply material 3. Okay, that looks better. This looks good. Now you can add like a human figure. I've got one here, but you can literally use anyone you want. Okay, pull him in, scale him down, and rotate him. Let's have a look. Okay, what I might do is just bring him further back. G. You know what I actually like at the darkness? You can always boost this. It's like 100 if you really want. You can see more. You can see we've got this texture on the wall, and we've got it here. And then what you can do, let's just set this quickly. I'll make this ball kind of like a fog glow. So let's go here to compositing, click nodes, then go Shift A, add glare, plug it in there, and then just hit fog glow, and then go F12, render it. You can see you can obviously adjust, make it less, make it more. It looks kind of funny like that, or you can just leave it without it if you want. This also looks good. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, and hopefully you enjoyed this simplish scene and you learned one or two things, and I'll see you in the next one.